Welcome to It Is What It Is, a true crime podcast. I am your host, Sha Marie. How is everyone? Good, I hope. Today we are going to talk about Amanda Marie Knox. And not really the crime, just, I guess, her and the crime. Mainly her. Because I'm going to be honest, y'all. When this all happened back in 2007, I was like, she did it. Whatevers. Didn't really look into it much. And I've seen the documentary on Netflix that it was made in 2016. The Amanda Knox, that's what it's called. It says Amanda Knox. And her face, it's an hour and 31 minutes long. And so when I saw that, literally, that is probably one of the bigger documentaries on there. And I never watched it because I was like, dude, I'm not even about to handle this. I really, from the way it sounded, it was like some little Richie bitch went over and murdered the chick she was living with and went to prison and then whatevs. So I really didn't pay attention to it. And so I am in love with Theo Von. In love. Okay? In love. My husband showed me him. And, well, first it was King and the Sting. We were watching that, and that's on YouTube. It's on Spotify, all that shit. I'm not fucking advertising his shows. But he has, like, 2 different podcasts, and he has a podcast called This Past Weekend with Theo Von. And it's an amazing, amazing podcast. The way he thinks is just amazing. It's so outside of the norm, what you would quote unquote call the norm, that I'm just obsessed with it because I feel like me and him would be best friends. He could even possibly be my second husband. Who knows? We'll see where life takes us. Anyway, so I'm like obsessed. And he had her on one of his episodes. And so I was like, okay. Let me check it out. And it's episode 225, This Past Weekend with Theo Von, like I said. And I fucking fell in love with this chick. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I literally fell in love with her. She has her own podcast where she reads stories. And it's called The Truth About True Crime by Amanda Knox, obviously. And it's amazing. Her voice is beautiful. I don't even know. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to find out about good old Amanda. I'm going to see what the world had to say about her. Not a lot of nice things. But honestly, after watching everything, shame. Oh my, how anybody could put this sweet person in the Italian jails, just so scary. Okay, so I just truly copy and pasted this off of Wikipedia. So it says Amanda Marie Knox was born on July 9th, 1987. Hello, fellow Cancer. And she is an American woman who spent almost 4 years in an Italian prison following her conviction for a 2007 murder of Meredith Keshner, a fellow exchange student who they shared an apartment. In 2015, there is acquittal by the Supreme Court at age 20 at the time of the murders. Oh, sorry. I totally just skipped over that. She was 20 at the time of the murders. God. She returned to the apartment after a long night with the boyfriend. I'm going to tell you about him. His name is Raphael. So cute. And anyway, she goes into the apartment. She goes about her business. It isn't until after she's already at home, showered, shit and shaved, that we come to the conclusion that there's the door. I'll tell you about her. But anyway, so they go and I guess I should just tell you what they said, huh? Okay, so what happens is her and Raphael she meets Raphael for one. I guess we should start there. He does not travel from the US with her. And she's going over there, and in the documentary you see these cute little videos of her and her sister, and she's just fucking precious. Her and her sister. You can tell that there's a real tight bond between the sisters. You can just tell it. Anywho, so she meets Raphael. So we are in a whole other place. We have this man, and he's speaking French, and it's just so moi everywhere. And she went and got a job because she wanted to keep herself busy while doing the studies. And so she goes and she gets a job. Well, her boss texts her, and he's like, girl, don't even trip. You're not needed. Enjoy your night. And she says, okay, see you later. That's important. She says, okay, see you later. And so her and Raphael, they spend the night smoking pot, fucking, having a good old time. She even reads him some Harry Potter. And he is Harry Pottered out, bro. Like, there's some pictures of him. He looks like a Ronald Weasley. He's cute as shit. And so, right, they having this whole long night, smoking joints, that marijuana cigarettes, and everything else, dicking down, hot, passionate. And she goes home the next day. He takes her, drops her off at her flat. She goes inside. She goes to take a shower, and she notices on the toilet, not the toilet seat, the mat, when she gets out of the shower, that there's like some blood drops, and there's like some blood drops in the sink too. So she ain't tripping. She's like, okay, I live with some women. This could be menstrual blood. This could be a leg shaving incident. No one knows. I'm not going to jump and just assume someone's dead in my house. So she goes and she showers. Like I said, she shaves. And so then she goes and she finds out that her roommate's door is locked, and that's unusual. That's not normally how it goes down. But then she calls Raphael, and she's like, I ain't too hot about what's going on in this place. And there's a dookie in the toilet too. A fresh dookie. Chilling. That's a shit for anybody who doesn't know. And so when they call the police, when the police get there, okay, Amanda and Raphael are outside, and they're in this embrace, right? And she's like, she looks like she truly just has no idea what the fuck is going on. And they like kiss, and like when they're kissing, people are like click, 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 like the paparazzi, click, 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 click. And then she gets the name Foxy Knoxy, right? And everybody's like, she did this, and like it was like a sex cult, a sex seance, or like all this crazy shit. And just blows my mind. Right, imagine this. You're over there, okay, you and this hot guy, you are having like it's been like a week, okay, you are just caught up in having PQs, aka Pussy Quivers, thanks Zach Shepard. Pussy Quivers, PQs. So you're having PQs every day. I mean, it's just crazy. You're fucking smoking the pot. You're eating the Italian food. You're just, he's talking about perfume, because every woman has perfume there. And it's like just a beautiful place. And literally, you're wrapped up in this romance. You two meet, and you guys are just click, click, click. You go everywhere together. If you're not with him, you're sleeping or pooping. Like, you're just with him constantly. And then you find your dead roommate. Okay? So you're like, okay, things have shifted. And so she goes to like, WTF. Obviously, I'm not here, so it doesn't matter. Like, just find out what happened. And she her innocence the whole time. She keeps telling these people, she's like, I have no idea what the fuck happened. Like, I have no idea. I was with Raphael. And they even show the detectives, the text from the boss and everything else. But remember, I told you, she sent that text back being like, see you later. And then that was like, the detective was like, nah, girl, see, you said you were seeing someone later. You did. You just forgot. Everything was traumatic. You forgot. Anyway, if you guys want to know her story, fucking obviously it's Amanda Knox. Go figure it out. I'm not really trying to talk about her story. I'm talking about her as a person. And she literally goes to prison, gets acquitted, gets released, and then she has to do it again. Again. She was freed in 2011, right? And on March 27th, 2015, the highest court exonerated them, okay? And on January 14th, 2016, she was acquitted. Again, like, dude, I don't even know. Like, this woman just, I can't even wrap my head all around everything that she's gone through. Because, like, okay, so according to her, her and her sisters were, like, super, super tight before she went away. And she's from Washington, the Seattle area. So, like, we're only a state away. We could be very close friends. But she loses that. And, like, I understand that someone was murdered, okay? I'm not trying to take away from Meredith's life or the tragic story that happened to her. And I'm sure this gets caught up in a lot of the times when everybody brings up Amanda, because it's Amanda and not Meredith people are bringing up. But, oh my God, like, dude, you go to, and thank God she spoke, I believe it's French. Fucking sue me if I'm wrong. But you're in a whole different place. These people don't really speak English. Like, you're not born there, so I'm not going to say sure, her accent and shit was the bestest. Like, it's all coming at you different sides, different angles. Holy shit, dude. And, like, her mom goes over, like, her family goes over there. And one of the things when I was watching the documentary, it kind of made me laugh, even though my husband's like, that shouldn't make you laugh because he's insulting America, which he was. But there's this snotty old little Italian guy. And he's like, shit, I should have wrote it down. 18 something. I don't even know. This court was making rulings, and in America, they had cavemen drawing on walls. And I just want to point out that it was insulting, yes, but very, very true, because they are 468 years ahead of us. Okay. That's why they have the amazing cultures, the beautiful things that they have that we don't have in the US, at least not where I'm from. Like, literally we go as far as I know, like as far as back as Idaho goes, besides having caveman, we go to like Indians, farmers. We skip the before Christ. You know what I mean? They don't. Like, everything is over there. I know that probably sounds dumb, and I probably didn't say that the best way, but it just blows my mind. It's so beautiful over there. And like everything, like, I can't even imagine it, dude. A girl from Washington. And if you've never been to Washington, or if you're from Washington, look the fuck around you. This ain't no fucking France. This ain't no Italian place. This is no culture infested amazingness. And so you're over there. Sorry, I almost knocked my phone off. You find this hot dude who speaks a French, and like his name is just fucking romantic in its own, Raphael. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The only Raphaels us girls in America know about is a goddamn Ninja Turtle. So, like, swoop me up, girl. I would have been swooped up. And, like, this, literally, they fuck with her so much over there that they even put out to the press and everybody else that she has AIDS. And she doesn't. Everyone she's ever had sex with is publicized. It's 7 fucking people. And so, like, and then they try to say this Raphael guy is like this big old fucking macho, sexy banging bitches and that was like his thing. No, she's like the second fucking person he's ever been with. And so like literally their story gets blown out of proportion and just out of control. And this poor girl, to this very day, this poor woman now, to this very day, can sit there and be like, no, I did not do this. And people interview her and they're like, but you got away with murder, didn't you? Meanwhile, there's a guy that says, hey, I did it. He even has his friend, is even like, gets him on Skype and is like, and his friend, and the guy who did it, even says Amanda Knox was not there. I can say that hands down. Like, I left, there was blood everywhere. Like, I freaked out. Well, when they go and find this fella, I probably should have wrote his name down. I probably should have. But when they go find his name, oh, just kidding. I remembered it. Rudy. When they find Rudy, then, which also is a good movie, that's why I remembered it. Anyway, sorry. When they find Rudy, he then is like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I didn't do it. I told him that I saw Amanda's silhouette. Duh. Meanwhile, none of her fingerprints, nothing, or Raphael, or anything, nothing links those two precious souls to that bedroom. Nothing. But fucking Rudy. Not the case. And he's still, I don't know if he's still in jail because I don't know how jails work over there. But I don't even know. I don't even know. You guys, like, ugh. And so Amanda, thankfully, was a very talented author. And, like, she wrote everything. She did amazing journal entries. Some of them are in the show that she, like, goes through. And just, like, I don't know. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I don't even know. Guys, I don't even know. All I'm saying is, I guess the main point of this is if you guys had any hate or non-knowing of Amanda Knox, literally go check out Theo Vaughn. That's all I'm saying. So I guess this was to promote his podcast. Couldn't honestly tell you. But like I said, it is Theo Vaughn this past weekend, 225. You can watch it on YouTube or just listen to it on Spotify, your choice. But Amanda Knox, I love you. Big fan now. Big, huge fan. I love your podcast too. It's a very good podcast. So yeah, that is just a quick little so you should know. Have a good week.